Hey, what's up, everybody? Rob Gill, Epic Financial Strategies. And today we're going to talk about how to use life insurance to make money and invest at the same time. And it's important to understand the psychology there because whatever you do in life, no matter what it is, there's no overnight success, there's no instant gratification. The first thing that needs to be established is a roadmap, tools, rituals, and what is your long-term strategy day to day that's going to help you get to where you want to go. And that's why we're going to talk about that today. All right, so let's get into it. So when you look at, how do you use life insurance to make money, right? It's a question that if there was a fiduciary or a CFP, they're going to say, what do you mean life insurance make money? They're going to kind of challenge that right away. So I want to make sure that we're really on the same page and there's an understanding of insurance planning and wealth management planning. And whoever tells you that everything should be in insurance, I wouldn't let them in my house. And if anyone tells you everything should be in wealth management except maybe buy term insurance, I don't think I would let them in my house either, right? Because they may rob your jewelry. Anyway, that was a joke. But here it is. When you look at the overall planning strategy, right? You look at all the different products that are out there. You have the alphabet soup of the qualified plan products that we talked about. Not saying that they don't work, because if you're saving monthly into that strategy and during your wealth accumulation phase, based on the stock market's performance, you can have a lot of money at the end of that road. Now, access to that money along the way becomes a challenge. And this is where we kind of slide into how do you make money with life insurance? Well, the first thing that you want to be able to do is make sure that your accountant, your fiduciary, your insurance agent, your trust officer, and your attorney is on the same page for the benefit of your thinking and strategizing around that. As you begin to fund the proper kind of life insurance policies that maybe you're accelerating the cash value, you're building a lot of money into it. As that money begins to grow and you have access to those dollars, this is where you could possibly, through proper planning and taking a long-term view approach, utilize this money for other opportunities, right? One of the opportunities can be to buy real estate. Now, if there's a wealth manager out there, they don't really get into the space of you purchasing real estate. They may suggest a REIT. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but they're not going to help you, nor am I, to go buy the investment property in Tennessee. But the question is, if you as an entrepreneur, and by the way, this is why YouTube is so great, because it's a place to get educated. You as an entrepreneur, as you're building up your life insurance strategy and plan, and you want to make sure that the policies you buy allow you to access the money while it's still earning a rate of return inside the policy, right? That is not subjected to the stock market. So be careful that you're not doing this strategy with a variable policy, because that tends to be tied to the stock market. This is straight whole life conversation. And as you're leveraging that money, purchasing real estate is a way over the long term to make money by using life insurance, meaning the life insurance is there, it's growing, you're leveraging that money, and you're going to go buy real estate. Well, there's some folks out there, which I am not recommending, and you can hear the money train coming in the background. There's folks out there that would use this money for crypto. I am not recommending that, because real estate isn't a guarantee, but certainly crypto is not a guarantee either. But there's no strategy behind crypto, whereas at least on real estate, you have a renter in there, and you have to deal with the risk of rent being paid or not, but it's a physical asset that over time historically is going to grow. Certain people like to use their insurance and become a hard money lender. So in the real estate space, once the banks stop lending money, folks out there that want to buy property start looking for hard money lenders. Well, if you have cash value in your policy and there's somebody that needs money to go buy a piece of property, once again, get your attorney involved, but you could become first lien creditor on that property and a hard money lender and charge interest rates on this money that you're going to use from your insurance to help person A go buy real estate. That's another strategy. Or listen, you might want to start your own business. You could be a 9-to-5 person. You've been funding your life insurance. You've been creating excess cash value. You figured out there's a business that you could do, the business that you're going to own. You need some startup capital, no different than what Walt Disney did when he started Disney back in the 20s and 30s. He used his cash value. He used the cash inside of his policy as the money that was going to be able to launch Disney. So you could be that person as well. This is how you make money by using life insurance. Always read, always make sure you I dot and T cross and you really understand what you're doing. But once you get into the integration and coordination of uncorrelated assets, meaning what's an uncorrelated asset? Real estate typically doesn't have anything to do with life insurance. Life insurance doesn't have anything to do with the stock market. These are uncorrelated. And once you begin to diversify within and amongst asset classes, using your insurance as a turbocharger while still hitting the targets of the different asset classes, that's how you could begin to potentially make money through an overall strategy. And listen, for free, folks, please keep your checkbook in your pocket. Go ahead and click the link below for the Epic Financial Freedom Map. It's going to take what I just said, take it a little bit deeper for about 12 minutes where you can get educated on some of the myths and some of the strategies that I just spoke about in this video. Thank you so much for following us and listening to us. And oh, by the way, if there's any comments you want to add for future videos or questions, feel free to comment below.